We live in a world where happiness is the most valued thing. People spend their lives chasing after happiness, chasing for their high. And if you're watching this video, you're one of them. You are looking for that happiness hack that I listed in the title. You are looking for it. But what people need to remember is that happiness is one out of hundreds, maybe even thousands of emotions. To feel happiness, you must feel sad, you must feel sorrow. There's no sunshine without darkness. So if you want the happiness hack that I've been talking about, and that was in the title, the very first thing you should do is to stop chasing happiness. And I know this sounds counterintuitive, but then just hear me out for the next few minutes. So as I said, the first thing that you need to do is to stop chasing happiness and realize that it's part of the human experience. The best life isn't the one where you're always happy, where you're always on top of the moon or whatever. The best life is the one where you experience a range of human emotions, where you went from highs to lows to plateaus. Because if you were happy all the time, if you were always on top of the world, you were always feeling the best you've ever felt, then happiness wouldn't be as valuable. You wouldn't enjoy happiness as much because it would just be normal for you. You need to understand that every emotional state is beautiful. Happiness is beautiful. Sorrow is beautiful. Grief is beautiful. Every single emotion is beautiful. It may not be in the moment. You may not be able to recognize that what I'm feeling is beautiful. But I promise you, one day you'll look back on the times where you were distraught, the times where you were literally going through the pits, and you'll find that time oddly beautiful. You'll find it oddly satisfying to look back on those days. See, everything in life is beautiful, but in its own time. And the last part of this philosophical opening of the video is that you shouldn't chase happiness, because chasing happiness reduces your ability to actually enjoy being happy, to actually be present when you are happy. Because if you're chasing happiness, you're eventually going to become happy, you're eventually going to find something that makes you happy, right? You won't be able to enjoy that period because you will be thinking about, this emotion is going to go away, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. So you won't be able to remain present because you will know that soon that emotion is going to evade you and you'll be left with sorrow, you'll be left with maybe even feeling normal. But enough with this philosophical stuff. You came here for a happiness hack that is nearly guaranteed to improve your mood, right? So if you're watching this, I assume that you're a masculine man or you want to become more masculine. So what you need to understand is that for a masculine man, their purpose is their priority. They have to do what they were put on this earth to do, or else you can't be happy, you will never be fulfilled. So understand that whatever your purpose is, whatever your mission is, that will be your priority. That is where your sense of well-being will lie. So you experience the most happiness that you can have when you're making progress towards your meaningful goals. And I can't tell you, start making money or whatever. The goal has to be meaningful to you. And to everyone else has their own goals. Everyone else has meaningful things in their life. So you need to decipher what is meaningful to you and start making strides towards that. Because I promise you, that is where your happiness lies. That is where your satisfaction lies. I could say that people are different. Your happiness may lie in resting, in doing instant gratification things. But for most of my friends, all of the people who I've talked to about this, they find that they're happiest when they're striving towards their goals. And I'm going to give you a specific formula, an easy to follow formula on how you can improve your well-being. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be a walk in the park, but I promise you that at the end of every single day, you will feel satisfied. You will go to bed excited to wake up the next day. Instead of dreading waking up, instead of looking forward to sleep because you know, that's a break where none of my problems apply to me. And the next statement that I'm going to say is going to be very important, and I want you to internalize it. As a man, your happiness is found in discomfort. People like to think that doing the easy things will bring them happiness, doing the pleasurable things. But as a man, and in fact I'll say as a human, your happiness lies in your discomfort, in doing things that make you feel uneasy, doing things that force you to grow, progressing towards hard but meaningful goals. So the formula for the happiness hack is as follows. The very first thing you need to do is wake up. And that is important because if you don't wake up, then you can't be happy. Now the second step, before you even use your phone, before you connect to social media and whatnot, you need to center yourself. And by centering yourself is just giving yourself time to think and to remember who you are. To do any meditative practice, which could be prayer, meditation, breathing exercises, so that you're rooted in the present moment. I would highly recommend prayer and meditation, because those are the ones that I do every single morning and they work wonders for me. The reason why centering yourself is so important is because you can't enjoy anything if you aren't present. So you need to start your day cultivating presence. So now the next 4 steps They're going to be simple. I won't really need to explain them. So step 3 is make progress towards meaningful goals. I can't really tell you which goals to set because people find meaning in different things. So yeah, just have goals that you want to make progress towards every single day. Now step 4 is to lift heavy weights or exercise relatively intensely. I don't think a man can be truly happy if he's not pushing himself to his limits, if he's not finding out what his body is capable of. Step 5, read good books. See, when you refine your mind, you get this very particular sense of satisfaction, knowing that you are refining the very thing that makes you human. Because we are no different to other animals. The only thing that distinguishes us from all the other animals is the fact that we have a mind. We have the ability to think about our actions, to think about everything we do. So when you read good books, when you read philosophy, stuff like that, you're strengthening the one thing that makes you human. Now step 6 is talk to good friends. Make sure that you're being social. Because as humans, we're social creatures, so you need to tap into that desire. You need to satisfy that desire every single day. So talk to your good friends. I'm not saying you're going to have to go to a party every day, but you can literally have 2-3 friends that you talk to every single day. And that's what I have. I have my boys/brothers who I talk to every single day. And yeah, that's all you need. I promise you that if you try this every single day, your happiness will increase. And I can guarantee you, you may not be like 100% happy, but I can guarantee you to increase. So try this for the next 2 weeks and comment down below your results. Looking forward to hearing them.